Alright, so on April 10th, 2018, along with the release of Call of Duty World War II DLC 2, Sledgehammer is going to be releasing some major changes to the Division system and overall multiplayer inside of Call of Duty World War II. And I am very excited. Although this is a zombies channel, I am super excited for these changes because they sound freaking awesome. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I just wanted to mention this very quickly. I'll leave a link in the description to this blog post that Sledgehammer posted. This way you can read through the more advanced stuff and watch their mini video on it. But I'm going to be making a video myself, and I'm going to read you the basic things that I feel are more important to know. But like I said, if you want to read through the more advanced things, that link is always in the description for you to go ahead and read through yourself. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Like I said, these changes are coming on April 10th, 2018, which is this Tuesday, the day that the DLC releases. So let's just jump in. One of the things, well, they made changes to each individual I really can't talk. They made changes to each individual division, as well as universal changes to the overall division. So let's just jump in. I'm not going to talk about the individual divisions right now. We're just going to talk about the universal changes. So loadout selection changes. LMG bipod and sniper sharpshooter are automatically available when using an LMG or sniper, which is really cool. Next thing up here, we have remaining division skills, weapon class attachments are selectable in CAC and no longer given by division. Okay. Next thing, we have each division has a 4th perk, and their levels have been adjusted and rebalanced, which is really good. They did their best to kind of balance out each division because they noticed, especially, they even said in their video that the expeditionary and the sharpshooter divisions, or what is it, the expeditionary and one of the other divisions, the LMG and the sniper divisions, they weren't being used as much. I forgot the names of them already because I'm retarded. But yeah, next thing we have up here is that all players have unlimited sprint, and sprint speed is slightly slower, so which I think is kind of cool. I always wanted unlimited sprint in any game that I play, and with World War II Zombies, they did that when you have stamina up. If you get stamina up, you have unlimited sprint, and you run really fast, and I think that's awesome. In World War II multiplayer, they're kind of doing the same thing. Although they're lowering your sprint speed, you can run for an infinite amount of time, which I think is awesome, and you don't have to keep jamming down on your sprint button and break your controller in 6 months. You now have to run, maybe press the sprint button 1/4 of the time, and that will not only save your controller, but just save you, save stress on your finger, on your brain of having to sprint. And yeah, it's just awesome that they have unlimited sprint inside of World War II now. Where was I? 3 primary attachments for all loadouts. They have finally incorporated 3 primary attachments for every single loadout, which means that the prime perk, which you use to get an additional attachment, is no longer necessary because by default you will have 3 attachments no matter what. It used to be 2, now you have 3, and also on the note of primed, they have completely removed it from the game. So if you were planning on getting maybe 5 attachments by using infantry, primed, and the 3rd attachment system that they're incorporating, you can't do that. You can still get 4 by using infantry and the default loadout, but you can't get 5 by using prime because it has completely been removed from the game as what's it called, as soon as April 10th rolls around. Next up, 1 piece of both lethal and technical equipment for all loadouts, so that's a standard now. Next up, launchers can be equipped for all loadouts, and they can be equipped as a secondary. Next, we have the rifle grenade is an available attachment for all rifles, which sounds freaking awesome. Next, the suppressor is an available attachment for all pistols. The pistol suppressor has a 15% range reduction versus the SMG suppressor's 30% range reduction. Next, the following basic trainings are cut and no longer selectable. Like I said, primed and bang. And then they go on to notes as a little side note. Prestige tokens spent on these are refunded, and associated challenges are auto completed, which is really nice. Next, the following basic trainings are newly added: Blitzkrieg, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Clandestine. Blitzkrieg, streaks are earned by kills instead of score. Bonus, streaks are improved and select a 4th streak, which is really cool. And that's all a perk to using this perk right here. To using this basic training, you get a 4th score streak, and you earn your score streaks by actually just getting kills. Like by actually killing people, not by standing on a domination point or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we have Clandestine, like I just said. Slain enemies drop intel packs that reveal nearby hostiles. Bonus intel ping at start of each life. Okay, so I think this is just going to kind of... Yeah, it's going to reveal where the hostiles are. So I think it's going to be like a mini UAV for you. I'm not completely sure what this is, but it kind of sounds like it's going to be OP at release. Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Okay, so now let's go into the next section right here. Resistance and infantry shifts. Moved second pistol attachment and swap weapons faster to infantry to align with its marksmanship focus. So they're even shifting around different abilities with different, with different divisions, which is really, really cool. Just in general, they made a ton of different changes here. Okay, let's see. What else is important in this update? Technical equipment strength adjusted, and then they go into more specific things there. Well, like I said, you can read through that for yourself if you want to. Shell shock and earthquake effects from lethal equipment significantly reduced, which is awesome. Basic trainings have had benefits changed. You can go ahead and read through the specifics on that. With each individual basic training, they've modified and changed a few things. Incendiary shells attachments buffed. That's a very big one that I know a lot of people wanted and some people didn't want, so that's a controversial topic. If you want to read through the specifics, you can go ahead and do that. They buffed the M30 rifle ammo. LMG bipod was buffed. Sniper sharpshooter duration buffed. They buffed and nerfed a lot of things. Like I said, this update is going to be a big balancing factor for Call of Duty World War II. That even goes as far as removing primed, like I said before, and adding new basic trainings. Like, they're doing a really, really good job of changing up this game. I never expected them to make an update this big 7 months into their life cycle, but they have. And I think that's going to pretty much wrap up all the important things that I need to talk about in this update. Like I said, let's just recap the basic things. Each division has a 4th perk. Divisions have even rotated, or not 4th perk. Each division has a 4th ability, and divisions have even rotated abilities just to balance it more and just to fit each category correctly. Each loadout has a 3rd primary attachment by default. You don't need to go ahead and use primed, which you can't use anymore because it has been removed, or you don't need to use infantry to get that extra attachment because, like I said, each division by default has a 3rd weapon attachment. Unlimited sprint speed for all, no matter what, for all divisions, for all loadouts. You have unlimited sprint speed with, of course, the price of a reduced sprint speed. But still, I think that's freaking awesome. And I think that's going to be it for this video. Again, if you want to read through that full blog post, you can go ahead and click the link in the description and read through the specifics on each and every single one of these categories. But if you did like this video and if you're hyped for World War II DLC 2, more specifically the zombies part, but even multiplayer, make sure to drop the video a thumbs up, and of course, make sure to subscribe if you want to miss any of the fun videos and streams coming up, and I'll see you guys later.